मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने काफी सारे केस स्टोरी डिस्कस की थी। अगेन एप्लीकेशन एग्जांपल 7.5। द रूरल ब्रांच टीम ऑफ अ लार्ज पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक शेयर्स इट्स एक्सपीरियंस। ब्रांच मैनेजर है। When I joined as a branch manager in Dungri Park, I noticed that the largest number of loan defaulters called NPS or non-performing assets were marginal farmers having very small land holdings. And DBD manager, these people were not in a position to repay their crop loans, being at the mercy of the climate as a bank. We had two options: refuse to give them loans, write off or forget about the loans once given, leading to losses for the bank. But then the team got together and thought, why can't we do something such that we are able to give them loans and enable them to repay their loans? Why can't we find a way to increase their income? Then the bank gave the farmers dairy loans to begin dairy production over and above their regular farming activities. They also enabled them to learn and set up this new line of operation. This opened up an alternative means of income for them that was not weather dependent. Life was tough until the bank stepped in. I started with producing 10-liter milk. Today, I make an annual profit of rupees 50. Now, not only are they repaying their loans on time, moving out of the NPS list, but many have also approached us for new loans for dairy equipment, thus increasing our business. Okay. तो वह भी अगर बैंक दूसरा ऑप्शन सोच लेती, उनको मौका नहीं देती आगे कुछ करने का, तो वहीं पे उनकी खत्म हो जाती, आगे उनको कुछ सोचने का मौका ही नहीं मिलता. नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल, द गोल्ड कॉप चैलेंज. In 1983, Rob McQueen took over an old underperforming gold mine in Red Lake district of Ontario. This mine had very high operating costs and production was very poor. Our district had many mines, all of which produced a lot of gold. The mine next door had produced 10 million ounces. I was convinced that there was gold in our mine too. We only had to get more people thinking on how to locate it. McEwen attended a Linux conference. Here he got to know of the idea of open innovation, which triggered the idea of the Gold Cup Challenge. Wow, world-class programmers coming together to develop software. That is what I want. World-class experts working towards identifying digging sites in our mines. We did something that the mining industry never tried before. We released all our confidential mining data online. Experts across the globe were invited to work on it and tell us where to dig. The price, a total of $575,000. Within weeks of launching a World Cup challenge, submissions of 1,200 people from 50 countries came flooding. Geologists, mathematicians, consultants are got involved. There were capabilities I had never seen before in the industry. I almost fell off my chair when I saw the submissions. The contestants had identified 110 targets, 50% of which had not even been previously identified by the company. We hit gold. The next example, how many of us can dare to tackle one of the world's toughest problems? Jerry Sternin, a visiting scholar at Tufts University in USA, and his wife Monique had the courage to try. In 1990, as staff members of Save the Children, the Sternins were invited by the Vietnam government to help fight the problem of malnutrition in 10,000 villages in the country. But once there, an impossible demand was placed before them. They had 6 months to produce results. That's it. We call conventional wisdom about malnutrition true but useless, or it's all about poor sanitation, ignorance, poverty, etc. Millions of kids can't wait for those issues to be addressed. Nothing has changed with outsider solutions. This won't work, not in the 6 months we had to make a difference. We had no idea what we were going to do. Our attitude was, oh my God, what's going to happen? More out of desperation and a little out of inspiration, we turned to the approach of amplifying positive variance. That is, in any community, there are some families where the children are not malnourished. These are positive deviants. If we are able to identify their practices and transmit these to other families, we can amplify their positive effects across the community. We observed the food preparation, cooking, and serving behaviors of these six positive deviant families. We found that parents of well nourished children collected tiny shrimps, crabs, and snails from rice paddles and added them to the food along with the grains from sweet potatoes. Although these foods were readily available, they were typically not eaten because they were considered unsafe for children. We worked with the positive deviants to offer cooking classes to families of children suffering from malnutrition. By the end of the program's first year, 80% of the 1,000 children enrolled in the program were adequately nourished. In addition, the effort was replicated within 14 villages across Vietnam. The groundbreaking work that Spanin did in Vietnam has served as a model for rehabilitating tens of thousands of children in 20 countries. ओके स्टूडेंट, तो आपने यहाँ पे एग्जांपल्स के थ्रू देखा होगा किस तरीके से आपके पास दो चॉइस आती है। ये आप पे डिपेंड करता है कि आप किस तरीके से प्रॉब्लम के साथ सॉल्यूशन को मतलब प्रॉब्लम को किस तरीके से हैंडल करते हैं, राइट। या तो दो ऑप्शन आते हैं, या तो आप वहीं पे क्विट कर दो या आप आगे मूव करो। ओके, तो थैंक यू एवरीवन।